Vermont, of all places, in Illinois, in Missouri, and we have clips of it in Fall of the Republic, Dr. Manning. And I don't know if you've seen the film. I should send you a copy, where they said we're truth squads, and that state officials and local DAs were on TV saying, if you lie about Obama, we're going to indict you. Not Obama can sue you if it's proven to be a lie later. They said, if we see ads questioning him, and they said, he's a Christian, he wants to cut your taxes, and that's a quote, and if you disagree with that, you're going to go to jail. They really were testing to see if they can just say, sit down and shut up. And people need to take this seriously. These people mean business.
Oh, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Perhaps more so than the average person can fathom, and that's one of the reasons why people are still aware. Yeah, I'm aware of the Fall of the Republic, and I'm aware of that statement. They not only mean business, Alex, but they're in control. They're riding this wave of power that they have, and they are not intimidated. I mean, who are you going to send to stop them? You know? I mean, who are you going to call the Marines and tell them to go after these people? Who are you going to send?
Well, that's the issue, is that you're right. They know they've got power. They don't care. They're robbing us. They're setting up a police state, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
Well, I think there is, as you stated, the Internet is a powerful tool right now. They can be at least stopped with the power of the Internet, but used effectively. You cannot depend on the regular sources of dispensing information to do so. But again, it's going to take an awakening of the American people. But if the article you just referred to regarding people signing a petition stating that they are in agreement with any criticism of Obama, that should not happen, then it shows you the fact how people's minds are so controlled at present that they're willing to allow themselves to be constitutionally castrated, if you will.
It's stunning. Stay there. Reverend Manning, we're going to give you his website and more. He, of course, has a radio show as well. On the other side of this quick break, he has a lot of courage. You've got to admire that. We're going to come back after this break with Reverend Manning. Stay with us. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds could become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
For the first time ever, the makers of Alpine Air Foods have approved an incredible sale with savings only available through Ready Made Resources. For a limited time, save 25% off all cases of freeze-dried foods by Alpine Air. Yes, 25% off on case lots only of Alpine Air Foods. Only available at ReadyMadeResources.com. Mix and match as much as you want to best suit your needs. But hurry, this 25% off sale on Alpine Air freeze-dried foods is only until January 30th and only from ReadyMadeResources.com. Quality Alpine Air freeze-dried foods have a 10-year shelf life and are easy to prepare. Just add water for great tasting snacks or meals. Remember, this sale on Alpine Air Foods only lasts through January 30th. Hurry, go to ReadyMadeResources.com or call toll-free 1-800-627-3809 and mention GCN to get 25% off per case of Alpine Air Foods with free shipping. That's 800-627-3809 or go to ReadyMadeResources.com. Hurry, sale ends January 30th at Ready Made Resources.
You have a mortgage and a load of other debt. Wouldn't it be great if it all just went away? No More Mortgage can change your life.
We paid off all of our bills.
All your debt, including your mortgage, in as little as 9 years?
With No More Mortgage, we will have saved over $313,000 in interest payments.
Even have more money left over each month?
It lowered our monthly payments by a little over $500.
No More Mortgage.
Where have they been all of our life?
If you knew about something like that, you'd want to tell everybody.
Whenever I have a friend or someone that needs this service, I give them the number.
I'm Larry Ruff, president of No More Mortgage. This is unlike anything you have ever seen before, and it will absolutely not harm your credit. Call for your free CD. Learn how you can eliminate all your debt, including your mortgage, much sooner than you ever dreamed possible. The more debt you have, the more we can help.
Call for your free CD now, 800-578-6279.
This works. Call the number.
Call now for your free CD, 800-578-6279. 800-578-6279.
Day after day, alone on a hill, the man with the foolish.
All right, here's the deal. Reverend Manning's going to be with us 30 minutes into the next hour. You'll get a chance to talk to him, and I'm going to news blitz, play a bunch of audio and video clips, and break down a whole bunch of really important news we haven't gotten to yet. I've spoken some about it, but I want to spend more time about the Supreme Court ruling. I wanted to actually go read the ruling. And it's as I thought. It lets corporations give all the money they want, but it appears that the limitations, because they write these vague so they can expand their power, are still on private individuals giving money, but not on corporations. I mean, this is a perfect storm of evil. That is coming up, the latest on Haiti. But now listen, every time I have a special guest on and I say it's specifically for questions for them, people call in about anything but. We do this maybe once or twice a week. I say, for this guest, if you want to talk to them, specifically questions about what they're doing or questions to them, 1-800-259-9231, 1-800-259-9231. We'll have open phones later on whatever issues you want to talk about. But right now it's for Reverend Manning. Reverend Manning, looking at this country and all the lies, and we've really got 20+% unemployment. They say it's 10.2. They tell us the economy's getting better when it's clearly getting worse. They are just openly attacking the Second Amendment on every front, while then saying we don't want your guns. But then all these White House czars say they want a total ban on guns. All these White House czars openly saying they like Mao, but they're not communists. They're just a bunch of crooks. I mean, and then meanwhile you're getting demonized in the media, calling this treason, but you are seeing an awakening out there. Are you worried, though, that Republicans are co-opting the Tea Parties and basically defanging them?
Let me answer your last question first. I am convinced that the Tea Party is controlled opposition, perhaps more conspiratorial than the puppet masters that are pulling Obama's string. I mean, it is horrendous to watch Americans go down the primrose path of thinking somehow or another the Tea Party group is going to change Washington in any way whatsoever. But the other thing I think that I'm also noticing in America, and a lot of criticism has been leveled at me, that I am a person that's advocating overthrow the government through violent means. Of course, the Constitution does provide, under the right set of circumstances, to overthrow tyranny.
Declaration of Independence, sure.
Yes. But because I have been stating that I sense in America that a number of people feel that they have been pushed to the limits of their sense of being an American. They've been pushed to the limits. Their freedoms are being curtailed, if not being taken completely, and being marginalized. Big business is being given the slogan "too big to fail," while poor people are failing, or everyday working people are failing and being foreclosed. And I've been stating that the only way that we can clean house, not only must we remove Obama, but we must remove the power system and the structure that allows him to function, and the puppet masters, and that requires a revolution. I mean, it isn't just about moving Obama. You take out George Bush and put in Obama, and you've got the same problems going on. You take out Obama and put in anybody else, unless the entire system is clean, and that takes a revolution. And people have stated, well, I'm advocating violence, that, I'm about a violent spirit, and therefore people like the Tea Party people who come in. I was invited to speak at the Tea Party event on 9/12 in Washington, D.C., and a couple of weeks before the event, they called me up and canceled me and stated that I'm too incendiary, I'm too fiery, that I'm advocating violence and overthrow of the government, and on and on and on they went. But that's where we are with that process right now. But the truth of the matter is America must be clean. There must be a revolution in this nation, Alex. Otherwise,
well, but the question is, what type of revolution?
Well,
I mean, there's no doubt there's been a globalist revolution overthrowing our republic.
America's #1 source for independent talk radio for over a decade. We are the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors.